follows logically, and I'll explain. Because President Lincoln didn't go to a slave plantation and look for the niggers and ask them, how do we end slavery? I mean, why would he do that? The people that have the power to end slavery are white people. The people that have the power to end racism, white supremacy tomorrow are white people.
I think you could have gone out to the...
Let's do the experiment.
We are doing the experiment.
But I think he could have gone out to go take the slaves and take a man and a woman and appoint them in high positions, in leadership positions. And that would say we're breaking the...
Well, we can't wet it up.
I'm saying he could have.
But he didn't.
Okay, he didn't. But I'm just saying that would have been a way instead of who's saying that.
Oh, hold on for a second. Are you saying that you know how to end racism, white supremacy?
No, but I think that could have helped.
I just want to cut down on the confusion.
Oh no, I don't know. I'm just saying
Okay.
that could have been a way.
Okay.
The only way wouldn't be all white people standing together trying to figure it out. They could have gone and.
But the white people do need to talk to each other about what he's saying.
I can see what you're saying, but the point is, if they're always talking together, it's not going to solve anything.
Yeah, but they're not talking about the right thing.
Does everybody realize what's happening? This is what non-white people do. This is what non-white people do.
So white people
And what are we doing?
listening.
White people.
That's right. What white people do. That's
Right.
exactly correct. Absolutely nothing.
Why are you listening?
Because we don't really have to be involved in all that.
That's how racism, white supremacy works.
So you say, the white person says, oh, we know, and then we get riled up, and then you actually don't do any talking about it, you just listen to us being riled up.
You guys were doing fine. Continue, please.
No, I want to hear
See,
what you have to say.
this is the dynamic, and this is how it functions on a day-to-day basis.
Well, how about we talk, how about,
Yeah,
you
my-
raise the
I
question that we all.
No one
talk
listens.
about.
Why would I
Great,
ask you
great.
anything?
We're the white
Right.
people.
Why would I ask you anything?
Because I may know something. I may.
We don't care.
No, that's the smartest person in the room, the one you can't see. Why would I ask you anything?
Well, because we have the ability to procreate just as you do, the same ability to read, work, and be just as educated, and there's no reason why we can't dialogue and create a structure of harmony.
To
Okay.
get that,
Because we silence that voice by us interacting and learning to trust one another. Because then that voice has no power, it has no grip, it doesn't have any fingers holding society.
That doesn't work.
this dialogue
And the
doesn't work.
reason- No,
Are we going to go through these 9 categories?
we're going through them right now.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, we're on area 6.
Woo!
Politics.
I think no one listens, that's the problem.
Listens to what?
Anybody. We're all just sitting around being right about whatever we're right about, and no one really cares to listen. We're all just stuck with our own agenda, whatever that is.
I don't think so. I don't feel like I'm stuck on an agenda.
I'm just kidding.
I'm only proposing something and I keep getting shot down that my idea is not the way it can be. And I'm just saying, what's another idea? And then the only thing I keep hearing Ed say is that
So if people
White
were
people,
listening,
it's
then that
not
wouldn't be an
possible.
issue. No.
maybe,
If white people were listening? If everybody. See, I don't,
you don't think I'm listening? What am I not
I'm
listening?
not, I'm not going with the distinction because in, like, I get where you're coming from. I don't really care what color. I'm not here because I don't really, I'm trying to get with whatever some of the stuff going on is. But to me, it's just like people. And people don't listen. I don't care what color your skin is, whether you're white, black, white supremacist. People don't listen.
I think people do listen, and I think we listen for what's in our best interest. And right now, it seems to me that as a white person, what's in my best interest is to continue to let you argue and just keep my mouth shut right now.
Sound
Why?
like a white supremacist.
Well,
Why?
No.
I think
done.
this is a critical point in the conversation. Because all of us have to function as white people, not racist white supremacists. So we have to make sure that Dave is functioning as a white person.
Don't be messing it up for me, man.
And we're not jumping on you. We just want to make sure that we're all white people over here. And he wants to make sure of that as well.
I wasn't make sure what?
I'm sorry?
I didn't hear the last thing you said.
I said, and he wants to make sure as well.
Make sure what?
He wants to make sure
We're
that
all
we're
white people. He gets to decide which white person functions as a white supremacist.
Interesting.
Or which person is white, right? Because really, the white supremacists.
You don't have to ask me, you're a white person.
Yeah.
So Dave, what do you think would make a difference
There you go.
for both sides of the
That's
table
the
to not
hang-up.
have a line down the middle that divides us?
What do I think would make a difference?
Is that question for anyone or?
That's for Dave.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not sure at this point what would make a difference. This early on, I'm just listening, I'm really not sure what would make a difference.
Then ask a question to this next person.
Jamie, do you know what might make a difference?
I think you gotta follow the agenda.
Okay.
Well, I'll make a comment. I think it's very unfortunate that, you know, in many of the countries where the non-white people live, there's just so much is crushing debt, and I don't think they'll ever be able to pay it back. So I just think it's very unfortunate and very sad.
Are you referring to like the IMF?
Yeah, I'm against the World Bank and that whole situation, monetary fund, rip people off. It's basically slavery. They'll never be able to pay back their debt.
So what do you think we can do with that?
Well, I'm committed I was at the last protest at the IMF. I got arrested. So, yeah. I've proven it. I got scars from, you know, where I got beat up by the cops. I was leading one of the main
No, I'm
protests.
good, thank you.
Why are you laughing? Because I feel like he's acting so much. Are we supposed to be acting? We're supposed to be acting. He's acting as
What?
a white person. He's saying what a white person would say being in.
I'm against the World Bank. You know, I was down there. I protested.
Well, yeah, I'm like, what does that have to do with?
Gosh, no.
He's saying he
Because
did
the
his
World
part.
Bank has all these third world countries in debt, and they'll never be able to pay it back. And, you know, I'm not an economist, but even I can tell they won't be able to pay it back. So I think the debt should be forgiven, since it's not going to get paid back anyway.
Well, we do forgive that.